Hi everyone, it's Stacey. So, in an attempt to keep things real, I would never normally do this, but I thought I'm going to do a video with no makeup, Sunday morning. Sundays in my house are all about chilling, relaxing, snuggle hoodies, no makeup. And I thought to myself, because I do videos as and when I get inspiration. And I've been asked a few things this morning, and I thought, oh, I'd love to do a video, but I've got no makeup on. And I thought, do you know what, Stacey? No, it doesn't matter, because we have to get out of this thing about being perfect. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I've got blemishes. We all look better with a bit of tutty on, don't we? We always feel a bit better, but we're not perfect. And I don't want to project that image of perfection. And not that I do project an image of perfection, but you know what I mean? Like trying to stay perfect all the time, because you don't have to be perfect. Anyway, my point being, I get asked questions all the time like, is buying gold jeans a good idea? Or is weighing midweek a good idea? And the answer is that it completely depends on you, because this weight loss journey, any weight loss journey, is not a one size fits all. There's certain principles like mindset and positivity and the stuff I talk about in my other videos that will 100% help everyone in weight loss, but also in the life. 100%. But there's certain actions that you can do. There's things that I did on my journey that work for me and that don't work, that don't work for other people. And I always say this, is that I will share what I have done, but I have no expectation that everyone will do the same, because we are all different. So years ago, when I did other weight loss programs, I used to get on the scales midweek, and it's really tempting, isn't it? Because you think, I've done really well. I'm going to get on those scales, and I swear I've lost like 5 pounds. And you'd get on, you'd feel amazing. You'd get on, you'd look down, and it'd say you'd either stayed the same or gained a pound. And that internal feeling of positivity and being proud of yourself and feeling thinner and feeling great would instantly drain out of my body. Instantly, in a second. I'd feel, and I'd go, the pendulum would swing the entire opposite way, and I'd feel fat, and then I'd feel awful and feel like I were failing. Which, it shouldn't be like that. It ain't about should or shouldn'ts on your weight loss journey. It is what it is. There's sometimes no rhyme or reason to how you feel. Like, in reality, those scales, if I stuck to a plan and them scales have gone up, the reality is that that's not real weight. It's water weight, hormonal, and it'll come off. However, the reality and how we feel and think, two different things. And it's always best, we need to go on how we feel and think, because that is the thing that will drive us to our goal. It don't matter about the reality. If we feel rubbish, we're not going to perform in a certain way that we need to perform in order to get where we need to be. However, this time, when I've done the one-to-one plan, I know that I've stuck to this 100%, and I've had absolute trust in this plan. Like, I've never had trust before. And you can trust this plan, because if you commit to it and you stick to it, you will get to your goal. There's no two ways about it. You will get to your goal. So I've had this unwavering faith in this plan. So midweek weigh-ins for me, I always, by the way, on this journey, I lost 3 stone in 13 weeks. And I always put on midweek. I weigh on a Monday and I've lost. I get on a Wednesday, I've gained about 1.5, 2 pounds. And by the following Monday, I've lost completely. So I've lost the weight that I'd gained midweek, plus a bit extra. Now, for me this time, my head was completely straight with it. So I would get on, see a weight gain and think, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's what I've eaten or whether it's hormonal. But I would know wholeheartedly that it wasn't proper weight. My energy wouldn't dip. And this is the key. It's really important to be self-aware in this journey and think to yourself, you need to keep your energy and your mindset at a positive level. And if your energy dips, it's important to be aware of that and then do what it takes to protect it. So getting on the scales and seeing that weight gain on this journey didn't make my energy dip at all. I was very matter of fact about it, and I knew that by the following Monday I would have lost it. However, if I'd have gotten those scales and it didn't go my way and I'd gained and my energy dipped even a millimetre, I wouldn't have done it. I would have stopped doing it because it is not worth it. We need to keep our energy positive and we need to keep our mind positive, and you need to do whatever it takes to keep yourself there. And if you're doing things that are making your energy, it's all right when the going's good. The scales, if the number goes down on the scales, it's going to make you feel great. That's not the issue. It's worst case scenario. So if the scales go up, the number goes up, how is that going to affect you? And you will know the answer to that before you do it. How will you feel if you get on those scales and it goes up? If the answer is, I'd struggle, don't do it. If the answer is, I'd know it's not real weight because actually I've been amazing on this diet, I've stuck to it, and I know in my heart of hearts it's fine and I'll be fine about it, absolutely get on those scales and get to know your body. But be honest with yourself. If you dip at all, don't do it. This is the thing. We have to look after ourselves. It's in this journey, we've got to do things that protect ourselves. In the early days, I couldn't sit around my family and watch them eat pizza and drink, watch my husband have a beer. To be fair, he didn't have a beer in the early days, but anyone else, he supported me. But anyone else, I couldn't see it. And that's all right. So I used to take myself off and have a bubble bath, light a candle. And that's the thing. It's okay to bow out of these situations and to look after yourself, because we have so much guilt wrapped up. I can't walk away. It's family night. I can't walk away. I've got to sit there. No, you don't. Yes, it is family night. But your family will understand. It's okay and it's not forever. If you need to take yourself off for half an hour while your family have that pizza, just in the early stages, take yourself off. Part of the problem is that we don't look after ourselves. It's okay to meet our own needs. This self-love and self-care and taking care of our needs is part of the problem. We're so busy looking after everyone else, we forget to look after ourselves. And it's okay to actually make decisions and not feel guilty about that, to protect your energy. The same thing with the goal jeans. I got asked about goal jeans. Now, for me, goal jeans really worked. I bought some expensive jeans. Normally, I'd buy cheap, £10 ones and have them as goal jeans. And I thought this time, no, do you know what? I'm going to buy expensive. They cost, River Island jeans, £42. Not massively expensive, but, they're a decent amount of money. I thought I'm going to buy some expensive jeans that I really love in my goal size. Now, I bought these jeans, and no word of a lie, they went just above my knees. And I thought to myself, I've made a massive mistake. These are never going to fit me. Even if I skin myself and I'm just a skeleton with no muscle, no fat, nothing, this butt is not going in those jeans. I did doubt it. However, I thought, you know what? Have faith. Hang them on the wardrobe, and every morning I'd look at them. Every couple of weeks I'd try them on, and do you know what? It didn't affect me. If anything, I found it quite funny that I would oiking them up, and I used to see a little difference, but if I didn't, I was fine with it because I knew that one day I would get in those jeans. If, however, I had bought those jeans and trying them on every couple of weeks would have lowered my energy and made me feel demoralised, those jeans would have been packed off into the cupboard and I would not have looked at them again. It is all about you. What makes your energy dip? What keeps it on a level? And whatever the answer to that is, do whatever keeps it on a level or raises it. The people around you, the circumstances that are going on, look at yourself and be mindful of how you feel. And then do what it takes to protect yourself. Because in those early days on your journey, it's harder. Once you get momentum, it's a lot easier. I can sit and watch people eat pizza, drink wine, and I am fine with it. I'm absolutely fine. But in the early days, before you get momentum and see why you're doing what you're doing, it's really hard. So I used to just go, do you know what? While you have this, I'm just going to go and have a little bath. I need to have a bath. And Mummy would go off and Daddy would man the fort. I'd go off and have a little bath, do a bit of self-love. That's the thing. Self-love is key. Self-care is key. You wouldn't, things that you love, you look after, don't you? You wouldn't treat a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes in the same way that you treat a pair of wellies. It's the same with yourself. If you love yourself and care for yourself, you are going to treat yourself better than if you have no regard for yourself. And we need to build our self-love and care, because this in turn will build our self-worth. And when you've got self-worth, you make better decisions for yourself and your future, because you're treating yourself kindly. So just look at your energy, what makes it dip, what doesn't, and do that. If the scales make you dip, or could potentially make you dip, it's okay when the going's good, but when the going, if it don't go your way, if they could potentially make your energy dip or make you wobble, don't do it. It's not worth it. So just be aware of yourself. Do what's right for you. It's okay to do what's right for you and to look after you. Have a fantastic day. Hope this helped, and I will speak to you soon.